Let's get ready. Let's get ready. Good morning, too. Good morning, everyone. My name is Edu Miller, and today on Talk, we're gonna talk a little bit about how do you imagine yourselves here. And I have people here very interesting to share with us some insights about it. So, Yasmin, can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure thing. I'm Yasmin. I'm 19 years old. I'm from São Paulo, capital. I live with my parents, with my cat. At my free time, I like to read books, watch series. Nowadays, I'm coursing systems analysis and development. And I think for me is it.
Okay. Okay. Samuel, how about you?
Hello, my name is Samuel. I have 11 years. I like listening songs of all types and skateboard and watch series. And I live with my mom and my two brothers. Is this thing.
Perfect. Okay. Thanks a lot, Samuel. Ricardo, how about you?
Hello, guys. Nice day and the week. Sorry, I don't listen yet. I didn't listen yet because I received a phone call. It's about introduction.
Yeah, introduce
Okay,
yourself.
sure. I'm Ricardo. I live at São Vicente. It's the first year of Brazil, and I'm married. I have a daughter. I love watching movies, hang out with my friends, barbecues, any opportunity to talk and eat, that's okay for me. You could invite
Oh,
me and it doesn't matter for me.
you are totally open, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So, guys, mm, where do you see yourself living in the future? In your imagination, you imagine yourself living in the same city you are right now?
Me.
Yes. No, yes.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No problem.
I think for me, in the same city, but not in the same house because in the future I wanna live by myself, live
Mhm.
alone. So uh, I think I wanna get out from my parents' house as soon as possible. So for me, I'm imagining myself living at the same city, but I don't know what region or something like this. I think the future will tell me it. So is
Okay,
it?
do you like the city you live? Do you live in São Paulo?
Um, I don't know. It's hard because São Paulo is a fast city. Like you are working or doing things all of your day. Is a thing that I feel a big difference comparing
Mhm.
to small cities. Like in small cities, the people stop to work at afternoon, and after this just do nothing, and our people there are more soft, more calm to do the things. So this can be a good size to live in small cities. So I think the thing that I less like from São Paulo is the fast of the things. No, so I think
Okay.
if here we live, taking the life more easier, this will be a good thing. But live at a capital can provide a lot of things too. So you have a lot of things more next to you comparing to small cities. Like you have a lot of kind of medicals, uh, malls
It's
that you can go. You have the things more easier to access, but is a fast. way to live. So I think that there is two sides.
Yeah, you're right. You gave me a idea here to bring this topic about productivity, like the conception of productivity. Thanks, Yasmin. And we have a new person here, Julia. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hi guys. I'm sorry to stay here later. Um, but my name is Julia. I am 19 years old. I live in São Paulo, too. To be more specific, I live in one city who call in Osasco. I'm a person who like to do a lot of things. For example, I like to dance. I like to reading. I like to stay with my parents and my family in January. And I like animals. Have three cats, and I will love to learning English. I started learning in 2021, but now I'm focused and improve my speaking, and the has one English more advanced. So that's it.
Okay, very good, but you are speaking very well. Samuel, how about Samuel, the first question, where do you imagine yourself live in the future?
Of course in Australia because I have a dream and living there because against the Europe there is a hot country and I like this is in
Australia, you said?
yeah
Okay.
is a dream. This is
Okay. Yeah, it's nice,
or
Australia.
Espanha.
Yeah,
This is
you know that we have a lot of Brazilians in Australia because the same, the same reason. The people like the rock, you know.
mm-hmm. It's
Yeah,
fast.
yeah, very good. Julia, how about you? The first question, right? Where do you imagine yourself live in the future? Today we're gonna discuss a little bit about the future insights, imagination.
So guys, it's so hard to answer these questions because my life now um is so hard because I'm young yet, and for this reason I am thinking a lot of things about my future, and I need to think about my job, how college I want to go, and sometimes it's so hard to imagine living other place what I want, but I know I want to live of my city. I like my city, but is one city here in São Paulo are so dangerous and they don't have a lot of opportunity. And I think other cities is more beautiful, is more secure. And sometimes I
Good
want,
point.
yes. And to be real, I imagine living here in Brazil, but I want to doing one, I don't know how to say this in English, intercambio to other country to live years and the back, because I don't imagine myself leaving other country because my family stay here, and the stay long of my family. To me, if I stay in other country who don't have my family, I feel like I can be happy because it's so strange to live in other country with other culture, with other people, uh without one people around of you. If you want, if you
Right.
feeling good, like my mom living here, and living without my mom to me is so hard. But I stay years, for example, 3 years, 4 years, living other country, for me is a great point. But here in Brazil, I don't know what I want yet. how city I want to go. But I know I want to continue here in São Paulo because I love these states. I know it's sometimes hard, uh, but I live in here, and here has a lot of opportunities. Is great because I think everything's in Brazil stay here, and for this reason I like to live in here.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Thanks for sharing. Ricardo, how about you? Where do you imagine yourself living?
Uh, I'm happy living here. Uh, uh, I I work in another city nowadays. Thank you God, I working remotely. Uh, but a lot of time, maybe 7 years, 6 years. I wake up, woke up uh, every day around 5 o'clock a.m. and
Wow.
come back to my house around 8. Not my house, because I I went to the gym, and so I come back to my house around 9:30. I have to do my meal, and I have to go to the bed. Went to the bed around 11 and wake up 5, because I love my region. I was born here, and I don't have this desire to uh go to move to another country or city.
Yeah,
Okay, if you have to, because uh I lost my job, I I have to go to the another country.
necessity,
Okay,
you
yeah,
mean?
it's necessity. Or Andy, I would love to go to different countries, but by fun travel. Uh, I
Okay,
I I very appreciate it, but move permanently, I don't have this dream.
okay. Okay. Yeah, actually, this is interesting because um they must I think nowadays we are living a different vision about it. Like in the past, all the people, they wanted to go abroad. Like I travel to the United States. United States is the biggest country in the world. So United States, very American. Nowadays, the people, can see different sides, like, oh, I don't know if I can live in a different culture for so long without my family. Yeah, I don't know. I like here, like because of this or that, more realistic, being more realistic. I think in the past, that people just, oh, I want to live. Very nice, very nice. Guys, we are talking here about future. I will create different question here about career, right? Because we have people very young here in this conversation. This is nice. What's your perception about yourself, like in terms of career? Like, I'm a good professional, and in the future, I will be a leader. Do you consider yourself a leader? What's in your imagination? In what condition you see yourself in the future? Yes, Yasmin, please.
It's hard to think if I wanna be a leader and if I'm able to be a leader in the future, because I think to be a leader you have to have uh, a big mastery in your area, and not just acknowledgement, but you have to know how to deal with people, how to deal with situations that are involving strategic decisions. So I think if I will be a leader in the future, I have to know a lot of how to deal with people, uh, know how to the company goes around, and because when you are a leader you have to care about to people, you have to care about yourself, and you have to respond to people that is from strategic decisions. So you have to um, had confidence in the things that you know, because uh, you cannot be a leader if you don't know the company, for example. So you have to uh, be really applied to be a good leader. Just be applied to do a good job. And I think if I will know the company, and if I can deal with people in a good way too. I can be a leader, but it was be a big challenge, because it will be a big challenge because you if you do something wrong sometimes is something that will be a big mistake, because
Will be
it's
bigger. Yeah, right.
strategic things you are
Yeah.
deal with the way from the company. So is a hard thing to think about it.
Okay. Okay. Let's hear from Samuel. How about you? Do you see yourself being a leader in the future?
Se eu me
Samuel?
imagino como líder no futuro?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a teacher is a leader. Yeah.
Okay, but you feel confident to be a leader in the future? What's your perception about it? Like, oh, are you want to be a leader? The first question, you want to be a leader. The second, do you consider that you are, you have the profile of a leader? What's your point?
In a career, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about it very much, because I am not focused in a career. I have a dream, win a good money for life, but my focus is alive the life, to be a leader of my own life, not on a empresa, né?
Okay,
And
fine.
I think it's in my style life.
Okay. Nice, nice. Thanks for sharing. How about you, Julia? Do you see yourself being a leader?
So I think my answer is similar of the Yasmin, because I think all we both young, and for this reason we think similar in many situations. But if I imagine myself a leader, to be real, I like to be a leader in a lot of situations when I um doing one things. I like to uh has a one part of a leader, but in the future I don't know. For this reason I need to choose one area which I will love, and the when I feeling I do well, like,
Mhm.
because we choose one career not for we love, but to because this career play well. For example, like medicine, a lot of people choose this because is one career we you has a lot of money if you doing well the things, but sometimes you don't like it. And I don't feel like doing well one things what I don't like just for money. And for this reason I need to choose see well one things what I like it, and I do I do well when I propose to do. Now I have two option when I really like and I feeling I do well. I will. My two option of course is international relations and journalism. I like
Mhm.
careers. I don't choice yet. Um, because it's so hard for me now because it's different. The both career, but it's similar in the same times. And I need to choice. I, in my opinion, I do journalism better of the international relation, and sometimes I feel like I like more, but I don't know yet.
Very good. Very nice. And in both professions, you need how to speak, you know how to speak other languages, right? So you are doing well. More than 2 or 3 languages, actually. Ricardo, how about you? Are you a leader? Do you consider yourself a strong leader? Nice leader, strong leaders. Strong
Uh,
is hard, but it's a
yeah,
nice leader.
I consider myself a person have some characteristics that's good and a leader. I work as a leader during my career sometimes, and sometimes I don't have this position, but I work as a leader, and well, sometimes it's hard. The people don't have interest, and a lot of times the problem, in my opinion, is not to be a leader. The problem is depend on the company, depends on the conditions. Because sometimes I work as a leader, and it doesn't matter what the employee do, don't have anything,
Exactly.
and it depends on the maturity from the employees and the leader too. Certainly, when you
Exactly.
have have respect to the both sides, we'll have problems certainly, but different problems. Different problems because, well, sometimes you could think about it. You face problems in your relationships with your partner, brother,
Mhm.
mother, father. Is part of our human condition. So is we don't be robots. So in this case, we don't be a psychopath. I don't know, because we have feelings. So it's a lot of times this feeling
Exactly.
affects our uh, imagination, and so that's,
Yeah.
well, I believe that I don't like to be a leader, but
Okay.
unfortunately, I can't. Uh, how do you say? Aguentar. I can't. I
I
forgot.
went I forgot
I
as
can't
well.
support anymore. Stood every day. A lot of things, technical things. I would like to stud, but more superficial. But very deep. I don't support anymore. So in this case, my knowledge is good, is enough to be a leader because I can communicate, I can understand
Mhm.
the vocabulary, but when that is necessary to do advanced knowledge about a tool, I just know some parts, not the universe, because It's a lot of information.
Right, right. Interesting. I expect some answer like, of course I'm a leader. You know, I'm born as a leader.
Yeah.
I'm born as a leader, but yeah, you brought an interesting point. Like we need to hold down the situations and to deal with a lot of situation, no matter what you want. Like sometimes you like something more calm or soft or something like that, but you need to solve problem that is hard. Will be hard in terms of knowledge, will be hard in terms of feeling and a lot of stuffs. Good. The next question will be, do you have some activity as a hobby that would like you would like to improve in the future, like something that is not your profession, but you want to work more in the future, right? Yasmin.
I think when I think in something that don't involve work, but more personal, personal development, I think I wanna improve more other languages,
Okay.
like Spanish. So I think this is my goal, that not involve work things.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Julia, how about you?
So I think we hopes and the interesting change a lot, and then when you grow up sometimes has a hobby we don't have more, and the sometimes you has, but when you love one things, I think this continues no matter the epochs of your life. And the one thing that I really love to do, and the for this reason I think journalist is good profession for me, is I like to writing a lot of things. For example, um opinions, articles. I like to do this, and the actually in the future I will continue with this hobby. And like Yasmin said, I will love to learn other language. Now I'm focused in English because my opinion I need to has one advanced in English. Before that, when I um understand a lot of things in English, I will to learn other language. I want to have four language in the future. I know this journey is hard because it's not easy to learn other languages, but my focus is learning Italian, Russian, and the Spanish and the English because I really love this language and I think it's so great to learning. And this is my focus. Don't have just English, uh, but others. And I think I will love to learn other languages. Are great hobbies. And when I grow up, I think this will continue. And I think this is good.
Okay, so well, what's your expectation? To write a book or something like that? No, no, better, better. You said that you like to give opinion, right?
Yes.
You consider that your opinion are nice, good, well structured?
That uh, I like to writing about things in the social science area or political in general, but I don't like to
Mhm.
discuss political. Just write about this because discuss with other people. To me, is not great. I don't have patience for this, and I don't like to do debate with other person, but I like to writing about this. And I think in the future I can work with this. I think it's a great, but I don't know, I am thinking about this. But writing one book, I don't imagine do that. I think not.
Okay, okay. Yeah, let's move on. Samuel, how about you? Do you have any hobby that you want to improve in the future?
I started the gym yesterday and I should go today too. Is this a hobby I want to keep having for my whole life because I love that make me good. And I want learn other language, Spanish, because it should go help my career. And I think the idea learn a language very nice is how you win a power. I don't know. And I keep to skateboard and surf is something I think very nice too. And I'm thinking to buy a guitar or a contrabass. I don't know,
The
but
best, right?
uh, I want learn a instrument. I only not how to buy.
Okay,
It's bass, né? Bass.
best, yes, best. Right. Very good, very good. Ricardo, how about you? About hobby? Do you have any hobby that you are pro? No, no, not pro,
Uh,
just hobby.
Unfortunately, I don't have hobbies. I never have this kind of ho I I I, I believe it, not believe it, it's very, very important because I sometimes you feel a lot of bad feelings, pressures, and sometimes you keep in touch with something that you love. In this process, in this period, you receive a lot of uh, is 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 good for your health. I believe you feel a lot of uh, improvements in your life,
Mhm.
mental and physical
Yeah.
improvements. In the Unfortunately, I don't have talent. Maybe a sneak talent. Maybe I don't know. Sometimes I try to find. Uh, Maybe I could play a musical instrument. I don't know.
Would be nice, would be nice.
My daughter
I recommend, I
play.
recommend.
My daughter play and sing. Uh, that's nice.
Wow, this is
Eh,
nice.
yeah, she's playing lately and singing well, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I'm not a
that's
father,
nice.
but
Father's opinion don't
yeah,
count. No,
yeah,
no.
exactly.
I'm just
I
kidding.
agree. I agree.
No, no. Um, well, I asked that question because I will explain. Mm, when we have a hobby, it's an opportunity that we have to create our self-language, right? Like it's not only a hobby, but it's a way that you have to show yourself with using other language. For example, when I'm playing guitar, I like to play guitar and sing a lot. When I'm playing guitar, I play the songs that I like and that is meaningful for me, right? When I'm writing, I'm start to write right now. Right now, no. I start to the last week I start to write, and my plan is write a very, a book, but I'm doing it um day by day, step by step. But it's another way to use the language and then my opinions and what I think about the world, what I think about, and I'm writing about studying, mastering processes. So I started to, understand that is other way to show myself, like to, well, I will just leave these words, in the world. Do not do not means that I will be a good writer or a good singer, a guitar player, but just for use the language that we have in the world, possibility to express ourselves, right? That's it. I think it's important. Nowadays, I think like this, like it's important to, if you like to take photo, for example, it's important, it's interesting to act, you know, to paint. We have a lot of things in the world that we can, do. But sometimes we are so close on our bubbles that is hard to, oh my God, I need to do my work and I need to do my work. But if you read, for example, 15 minutes, you're gonna read a book, in the 3 weeks you read a book, right? That's it. That's it. Let me see other thing here. I will repeat the question that I made to my students, right? At university. Do you consider yourself a good student? And what is being a student? Okay. Julia, do you consider yourself a good student? And what does that mean?
Uh, in my opinion, yes. I am a student. We liking to do my best in the things that I try to do and that I really want to do. And for this reason, I think it is great to want what I need in the future. But sometimes has epics when I don't study a lot, when I am tired, when I don't want to study, and I know if I want to doing good things in the has and am a good student. I need to study without without I forget this word in Portuguese and English. Oh my god.
Wow.
Sometimes this happen. I don't depend of uh I forget determinação.
Teacher. Okay. Okay.
Yes, for this reason, I think he has epics, but in general, I think I am a good studying, and I am practicing determination, and I consider a good study. The people we doing what I need to do, and the do your best, and the I think I do that, but sometimes we not a perfect in other times, and the sometimes we don't have motivation to study. I remember this word now is motivation, and the
Motivation. Yeah.
uh, but we need to do what you need, and sometimes it's hard, but we try to do your best in the situation.
Okay. Yeah, I have other question for you. Um, as a good opinion maker, as a good opinion maker, do you have an opinion interesting to give for us? Like, oh, I have studied this, and in my opinion, a good opinion. Do you have to share with us?
So I think I has one opinion about artificial intelligence. I
Okay.
think one time we talking about this in talking, and I studying about this to participating one program, one international programs, and this is my team, and I need to talk about this. In my opinion, I think artificial intelligence has uh bad things and the because sometimes artificial intelligence, we don't have our good regulations. It's not good for society in general. But I think is a good machine to us, because I think internet democratizing a lot of things. For example, studying. Now we can study using internet. Now
Mhm.
we know about other things use social media, and I think the problem is not internet or social media in general, but the problem is how we use it this. And the
Mhm.
I think internet and social media is not bad. I think the best is staying in women's people, and if you we don't have a good regulation, these platforms can do bad thing for humanity in general. But the problem is not in the platform, because I think his platform is good. And the I am person who really love internet, really love we how you can do use it, this platform. And for this reason I have a great opinion about artificial intelligence and social media in general. But all things in the world has their problem, and we need to resolve this. And I think in the future, we learning to use it well this, because now is young things to understand, because social media it starts to working now, and in the
Yeah.
past use it this platform. For this reason we don't know how we doing, but I think in the future the things will be better.
Yeah. Actually, just being brief, actually, nowadays we are understanding more the power, geopolitically, the power of AI, right? Like how to maintain, for example, your frontier protected, because our information, that can be used for many reasons. So sometimes we don't have this kind of barrier to protect ourselves. The country has working a lot trying to solve this problem, create their own AI, and so very nice, very nice topic actually. Thanks for sharing, Julia. Samuel, how about you? Do you consider yourself a good student? And what does that mean for you?
I love study and I need to study to be achieve my goals. I study English here in Talk, but it's only conversate because it's in só com isso I think I achieve the fluence.
Okay.
You agree with me or no?
I agree. I agree.
Okay.
It's not because I agree, but actually is the harder skills that you can learn in English. It's very easy to learn how to write, how to read, write to listening. You just can do it by yourself. But speaking, you need others and you need a structured way to learn. So that's it.
Uh,
But
mm,
okay.
I started to join in college in the University. It's an online college of São Paulo. Uh,
I know.
but because I have a problem, I am not a discipline. I have waves of motivation, and I study a lot. And later, I stay very days without study. I am a lot of week without study, but I to go try study now because it's just
Okay.
my
Okay,
goal is
nice.
to be disciplined.
It's our goals, right? But actually, the motivation is not something that you need to wait, because if you wait for motivation, man, you're gonna die. You need to, you need to do something, and then the motivation is a consequence of something. And when you compute some goals in your life, like, oh, today, in this week, I will do this, or this day, today, I will do this or that. When you conclude, you will feel your motivation, right, to do, more. But without doing anything, I think it's hard because motivation is not something that's natural. At least in a natural mood, I'm saying. Of course, if you have some disease or problem, or other type of problem, emotional, psychological, and so on, it's other situation, other discussion. But that's it. Thanks, Samuel. Yasmin, how about you? Do you consider yourself a good student? And what does that mean for you?
First, I think to be a good student is to maintain a constance because it's not like be acting in a right way isn't a right way to be a good student because there are a lot of multiples intelligences, and so for me be a good student is maintain a constance to reach your goal. So for me, this is to be a good student. And as for me, I consider myself a good student because even in the days I'm too tired and I just don't want to study sometimes. So maybe in that days I keep with my studies, and I always try to be maybe sometimes 1% better than the last day. So for me, to be a good student isn't you be so smart and reach big goals day by day, but reach little goals and keep with your studies every day. This for me is to be a good student, and for me is it.
Okay, nice. Nice point. I agree. I agree. Of course, I think we need to deal with the consequence of everything. Like if you are very smart, intelligent, and committed with your stuffs, you're gonna reach a level. If you are smart in terms of see the opportunity, try to balance the steps and so on, you reach other situations. So it's kind of, you know, yeah, nice, nice. Ricardo, how about you? We know that you are a very good student, but what does that mean for you?
I don't know. Uh, uh, I don't consider a a good student. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know. I'm a persistent. Maybe I should study much more. I, I, I'm really sure about it. Uh, I believe that sometimes it's necessary to have a passion or love something. Uh, uh, the people used to say that work, uh, have a job that you love because you never have to work in your life. The, I don't know. Sometimes I think that if you love something and you have to work with the same thing, certainly you became this loving hate because you have to lead with consumers or customers and they have to learn. But particular, I don't know.
Man, man,
For
but see
example,
that, Ricardo, see that. For
sure.
example, I love music, right? And I love a lot of bands. They had to sing the same music in all show for in a year. They need to play the song, a lot of times. Of course, they will hate the song,
Yeah,
but
could
is
be.
but they still continuing being a musician. So I think all the things in the life will be boring in somehow, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. For example, I is there are so few people like that, gifted, because I don't know, this person love a specific thing so much. For example,
Yeah,
you love rocks and geology. I don't
I
know
love
because
rock.
you are graduating in your doctor.
Yeah,
So
PhD.
I just thinking one possibility. If you are any kind of person do a doctorate about any, doesn't matter any stuff, this person just love is this thing because
Or
it's
this person is crazy. Could be as
yeah. So in this
okay,
case,
okay.
I don't know. I don't have this passion
I pre-
for anything. I don't know.
I prefer to do not give this opinion. Well, yeah, I think I need to think more about it. But guys, thanks a lot for this conversation. We have only 2 minutes. I hope you have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of your day, a nice week as well, and see you in the next, right? I will bring a topic from our conversation today, right? Bye
Okay,
bye,
my friend.
guys. Thanks a lot.
Bye bye. Thanks.
Bye bye.